Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. Now, we still haven't quite got above the all-time high, which is right over there at 27,431. And we had some pretty good news that came through. So if you remember on Friday when we looked at the weekly, we are on the weekly now, this was looking like a pretty sad state of affairs, and we closed pretty much on its high. Okay, that's a pretty bullish weekly bar. Okay, and that's just a lesson for you on when you are trading, whatever time frame you're trading, always wait for the bar to close. So if you're looking for confirmation of a move, wait for the bar to close. So if we'd taken shorts based on what we saw on Friday, because we had this massive pin bar forming, you'd be burning. Okay, so always wait for the bar to close on whatever time frame you're trading. Anyway, the daily. So we have pretty much a measured move that is played out. So here's our measured move, and it has taken most. Oh no, we haven't played out just quite yet. Sorry, my mistake. So we still have a little bit of juice left in the tank for 27588. So that should be what we're aiming for at the moment. Okay, I think we have a measured move here. Just take that. Yep, which is a little bit higher. Okay. So I think the first point of call is this all-time high, 27,432. 27,431 is the all-time high. We need a nice break above that. Getting a break above that is going to be pretty interesting. Okay. So, because then we want to see a bit of a rally, pull back, come and test this break, hold the test, and then move off. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's just get to the 3 hour here. Move this to the middle. Right. So, basically what we had on Friday was we had the move down, then news came through and we accelerated up pretty convincingly. So this here was a break, but you always look for the retest. There was a retest, and you wouldn't, I mean, I know a lot of people would have been looking at a short here because it's a retest with a stop above there, but that was the trap. You can see how alligator turned around looking like this is the way to go. Then the news came out with non-farm payrolls, and off we went. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why I always wait for that first 15 minutes after non-farm payrolls before I even start looking at what's going on. Okay, so I think a couple of things here. The first one is we are at a trend line, and there's my channel. Okay, so let's just get down to levels we can trade today. Right, so at the moment this trend is pretty strong to the upside. It is actually very strong to the upside. Only thing that is concerning me right now is that. Okay, so that's a bit of consolidation that's happening at the moment. So I would expect some sort of a pullback. May not get it, but that gap would be nice. What would be even better would be 27281. But I'm not sure we're going to get it. I think we're going to keep pushing up until we get the all-time high. And then I wouldn't be too surprised to see the bulls try to push it through. So it's only 36 points away. So that's going to happen today. The trend is up at the moment. So that is the only thing that is telling me we need to be looking for longs. I'm just saying be pretty cautious because I do expect sellers off here. So 27,431, you do expect some selling to happen. Maybe a pretty steep pullback and then an opportunity to get long. Okay, so I'm looking for an opportunity to get long. Just a little bit cautious of going long at the top here. I'd like to see some sort of a pullback. Okay, if I look at the 12 at the moment, it's one-way traffic right now. But I do want to see a half decent pullback. I mean, the trend is very much to the upside, but I still want to see a pullback. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Looking for a pullback. Ideally, would like to see this gap close, and then you've got a stop area down here. Let's just say stop around there. So stop at 27.260, and I'm looking for an entry around 27.338. That's kind of the play that I'm looking for right now. Okay, so let's just get to the ichimoku. We can confirm everything we've got here. So first things first, on the 12-minute, everything's bullish. Okay, Kijinsen, Tegensen, so long as we're staying above Kijinsen here, this is a very strong bull trend. Half hour, sort of the same, but we do have this divergence here. I'd like to see them come together, so that's why I'm looking for a pullback. Hour, same story. We're very far from Kijinsen, Tegensen. I'd like to see some kind of a pullback. Okay, and a deep pullback would be nice. Something back to this area here, 27279 or 27280. Okay, if we look at the 4 hour, same scenario. Okay, Kijinsen, Tegensen are very much bullish. Everything's actually very bullish at the moment on the 4 hour, but we're just very far from them. So I'd like to see us closer. Something like this. Okay, so anyway, lots of caution here at the moment. And the daily is starting to look extremely bullish. Okay, so if you look at how we're starting to point up, we are quite far from each other. But the fact of the matter is we're no longer running horizontal. We are now pointing to the upside. And that is a pretty bullish signal. And again, if you're awake, you'll see a very big cup and handle here. And we have had a daily close above the neckline. Okay, so here's the cup. Well, I suppose you could argue that that's the cup there. Okay, and we've had 2 daily closes above it now. Okay, but yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. So what I am looking for is this all-time high to get tagged right over there. Come back to the 12-minute quickly. I'm looking for this level to get tagged, 27.430. Once that's tagged, there should be a bit of a pullback. Hopefully a pretty deepish pullback, or let's say a quick and sharp pullback, maybe 1 or 2 bars, and then consolidate, getting ready to move the upside, and then that's my opportunity to get long. If we don't get there, if that doesn't happen this morning, then I would expect this to meander a little bit back down towards the gap, and then at the US Open, they'll definitely try and drive this thing back to that area there. So that's kind of my view. It's a good 100-point trade. I'd like to see, not necessarily the gap close, but I'd like to see this 273.40, 273.50 area come back and get tagged. And that's my signal to get long. And what I'm looking for is pretty much a 1-to-1 trade, because my stop's going to be down here, and my initial target's going to be all-time high. Okay, take profit at the all-time high, wait for the next pullback, and then get back in. Once we get through this with an hour close above it, then you're looking for the pullback to come and test it. But just bear in mind, this is an all-time high, so it could be a monthly retest or a weekly retest that's going to happen eventually. So don't get too attached to your longs. Take your profit and look for your next opportunity to get in. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.